So one of the things we did when we first came here was build these vision boards, and this is where we talked about what our goals were going to be. And what I've realized is that my goals were maybe more ambitious than I thought they were to start with. So I'm definitely working towards them, but what's been really interesting is that instead of going directly towards them, I have found lots of other interesting paths and ideas and things to experiment with. So I'm definitely working towards them, maybe a little bit behind the schedule that I thought, but certainly getting more value out of the experience than had I directly gone to the end right away.
On this awesome board that we were required to make, and the very first day, I think we arrived, to explain why we're here, what we're focused on, and I chose the Etruscan Museum and the ancient history that is right under our feet as a motivator to the work that I wanted to explore. I'm not trying to replicate it, I'm trying to interpret it or just be inspired by it. So I am really pretty much still focused on this type of work, this bottles, and I have so much more that I want to do. So yes, I feel like my goals are on chart, and I'm excited about where I'm going to go in the next 3 weeks. So you can see some of my bottle sketches and some of the nutrition things, and then just other stuff in there. I need to do some more thinking and sketching.
Actually, my goals have changed a little bit, more so just from a standpoint of choosing a goal and getting to the finish, more so a zigzag line of learning all these new skills that will take me maybe to the finish, maybe not, but that finish, that goal is less important to me now as it is to try and strengthen my skills along the way, which might take me on a different path, and that's okay. Letting go of that mindset that we're always trying to solve a problem and get to the end when there's so much in between that's really valuable.
I'm definitely moving towards my goals. So my general goals were to learn how to slip cast and to sort of build a collection and a style within that slip casting goal. So a lot of what I've made, almost all of what I've made, is slip cast, except for the raku stuff. And I've learned a lot already, even in just the 3 weeks. So the general goal for me hasn't changed, and I've definitely moved towards it, and I think I'll continue to move towards it throughout the next 3 weeks of the residency. But I think the way that achieving that goal looks has changed a little bit as we go, just as I learn the process and what I can gain from the results and all of that.
Things are going good. I mean, not without its challenges. I think, especially in the beginning, things really just felt so overwhelming because there are so many options, and there's literally, as an artist, there's so much here to play with. The world is your oyster. So there's a million different directions you can take things. And so it was about, I think, figuring out which directions you want to go and the things you want to pursue. So things are going good, and I think 3 weeks in, I've kind of narrowed the options and know kind of where my focus is going. Great.
Yeah. Yes and no. I was actually going for a mailable totem idea, and I still have that in mind, but for now I'm not going to constrain myself by mailing things, by having things flat and all that. I'm just going wild, and probably after this residency I will see if there's anything that can sort of stick in a mailable form, or that I'm sort of like, well, then it's not mailable.